All right, we are back yet again here, and I have a bit of a strategy. GT Heroes did not work. I never even managed to kill Goten and Trunks. I think if I could manage to kill Goten and Trunks, I'd have a chance. But I did actually kill Goten and Trunks several times using the villain setup, so I think this is the way, going with the villain setup. However, Omega cannot tank Gohan. So my idea here, and we'll see if it works, essentially is we just gotta hope beyond hope that we can tank. And what I mean by that is I'm thinking the idea we get into Boo maybe turn 4, turn 5, whichever turn, one of those two specifically though, to die slot 1 by Gohan. Then we hopefully are safe with Vegeta the next turn. I don't know if Vegeta will be great here, but I mean, we do have the huge amount of support from the Omegas. You know, he'll have 70% from each, 140% total phase 1. As well as he does have guard and 60% damage reduction. So I think something like this might work. I guess we'll see. We'll jump in and we'll get to testing it out here. Because I've been getting my ass beat by this fight here. This is actually... This might be the hardest fight of the celebration, in my opinion. Because you gotta think, I mean, sure, it took me longer to beat Rose and Zamasu. However, you know, jumping in with similar setups, I was able to beat them. You know, once we got later into the celebration, we got stronger characters. And I'm jumping in with those same characters, and I'm absolutely struggling. So I'm not really sure what the play is. Well, obviously he's going slot 1, and I can probably get Buhan all of these AGL key spheres. Yes, I can. And then Sin can still get 8. That's huge. I don't think we'll kill here by any means, but we should actually be able to do quite a bit of damage. It is rather unfortunate, I will say, that Fat Boo is in the second turn with both the Omegas. I guess we'll see how it goes. As long as I can hide him, you know, I think we should be fine. But realistically, I would want him on either turn 1 or turn 3. One of the two, I don't care which one specifically, but one of the two. So I'm not sure if I can win here, but we're playing it out just to see how this goes. Because, I mean, the AoE, right? If it hits him first, I mean, we're just dead. And I do kind of need him to use his, turn 4, turn 5, is when I need him to use his ability. Because the idea is, if we can have him use his ability then, that should hopefully buy us enough time to kill Gohan. That's sort of the whole idea. Although it's not going to work out here, obviously, because no domain, no Omega support, since both of them had to start in the second rotation. So we'll see how this goes. I don't have a lot of faith right now, but maybe we could get lucky still. Yeah, and I guess this is still a good way to see just what Fat Boo's going to take, right? Now, I suppose I'll float mine off. See, it's both... This is the thing. Both the AoEs are going to hit him immediately. I think I'm just dead. Now, to be fair, Fat Boo's actually going to get pretty huge buffs from getting the orbs here. So we went from, what was that, 173 to 222, and then obviously once we get the other support, he's going to jump up quite a bit too. But even with the guard that he has, it's like 300 some odd thousand defense. Started turn's not going to be enough. Maybe if he could live one AoE, but he's not even gonna. I don't think he's gonna actually even live one. If I'm being honest, I think he's just gonna die to 1, which is really bad for us, honestly. This is probably, like, I don't think I can, the situation I'm in, I don't think I can win. But I wanted to play it out to see, just to test it a little bit. Because, you know, if it can work, this is probably a good test. I mean, because this is like our worst case scenario. And just to see how far we can get, essentially. Now, what is Fat Boo about to take? I think he's probably... Oh, well, we actually got rid of one, huh? 441? Okay. I mean, he lived. He did live. Okay, I see you, Fat Boo. I see you, man. Oh, that's goat shit right there. Yo, I haven't gotten around to using Fat Boo too much since, you know, the old glory days last year. I do, well, I mean, I used him up until, like, I used him throughout last year, but I don't think I've used him too much recently, I suppose is what I mean to say. But if he's actually going to be really crazy, that could be interesting. And now another thing I need to see here. So we didn't have big bad bosses, right? So unfortunately, Goten and Trunks are still obviously alive and well. He's at 359. Okay. And he gets a lot of stats when receiving an attack. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but once again, I mean, this is... I already thought we were going to die. I mean, this is just sort of a test at this point. So we'll see what happens. What is he going to take from Gohan? Because Gohan has no build-up yet. What do we take? 120? I mean... Could be better, could be worse, honestly. Because it's not like he's going to, like... I mean, he's going to start taking a lot more damage. But it's guard and damage reduction, so it's percentage, like, cuts of the total damage. So, we potentially could still have a chance to get the win.
All right, let's do this.
I'm definitely testing again. See, and this is just, like... Come on, man. What are we doing here? This is a little troll. This is so troll. Alright, man. What the fuck ever. I'll just have him sit in spot 1, I guess. Let me grab these orbs, and then we can get the AGLT spears for Gohan here. Yeah, I might have just lost again off opening rotation. This keeps happening to me in this event. This has happened so many times. It's crazy. The amount of times I have lost to the opening rotation and the opening rotation alone, I mean, it's mind-boggling. Honestly. Like, I genuinely just cannot stop getting both the Omegas in slot fucking, or sorry, rotation 2, the second rotation. Every fucking time they're in the second rotation. I mean, what gives? What gives here? If I had them at just one in each rotation, right, we'd be doing a shit ton more damage, which means we'd be able to get through Goten and Trunks. Now we're in a situation where I don't think we can. We're going to die. And it's like, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, it's out of my hands. I don't choose the opening rotations. So this might be another day of attempts wasted. I guess we'll see at some point. I mean, to be fair, I still have 4 left after this one, but I don't... And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we could still clutch this. I don't see it. I really do not see the vision right now, so I guess we'll see what happens. It's very vital. And I suppose his revive would proc. Yeah. Damn it. This is not a good time for this to proc. Okay, so the issue with this proccing now is and the reason why I need him like turn 4, turn 5, is I have, and actually, honestly, dying turn 5 is probably the best case scenario, 100%. I have, through my testing, and I've only had it happen once, so I suppose it's not like a guaranteed outcome. But through the amount of attempts I have on this fight, I have actually seen revives. And the time, and I think it's actually 1 revive, maybe 2 that I've seen. And in that scenario, what happened was Gohan did not super. And why that's important is this is a mechanic for the game. You know, it hasn't affected as many bosses recently, but Gohan is one of them. Where if you use a rage mode, a giant form, a revive, right? It does like eliminate the boss abilities, sort of. Eliminate necessarily isn't the correct term, because it's not like, you know, you don't just like fucking delete them. But it's like they already used it for the turn, and bosses have cooldowns on how like often they can use their abilities. And obviously, usually it's like, okay, they can do it like once a turn or some bullshit like that, right? Specifically with it's just a normal effect. Specifically with like Gohan, he can only super once a turn, and it sort of like deletes the action on that next turn, you know. So if we have Vegeta tank turn 4, right? Then on turn 5 we have Buu die. That means turn 6 there will be no super, and then turn 7 I have Buu's Ghost Usher. That gives me 4 free turns of damage. Because once Goten and Trunks are dead, which we might actually kill them here, if Sin gave me that additional super, that could have been huge. But I still, even with my Omega, because he has the additional super. Yeah, no, he still kills them. Okay, now I don't know that the sort of setup we have here. Oh, I even got an additional normal. Okay, huge. The setup we have here, it's not the best, but this is sort of perfect to get the test in here. I can't use his thing yet, unfortunately. Oh, he even has a giant ape. I always forget about that. I'd prefer to not use it yet, though. If I can avoid using it, I want to do that. So we're gonna get a lot of healing here, and then we'll get a lot of healing from Buhan. So we'll take damage this turn. Vegeta will take damage, but we saw before it was like 120, 140, somewhere in that range, right? Let's see. 119, yeah. Somewhere damage also. If you don't know this, it does vary. And it's funny because even the exact same character in the exact same situation, you know, they have the same exact build-up, the boss has the same exact build-up. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really fully understand how it works, but there is like damage variance in this game. It's like bosses hit within like a range. Holy fuck, was that a 58.5? Did I see that correctly? Yes, it was, because that was the comment. Oh my god, 54.2. Triple super, 54.2 again? I mean, we could technically still win this attempt. I think it'd be kind of hard, but maybe. This is interesting. Now, the unfortunate scenario here, obviously, is we kind of have, you know, Buu already revived, right? I mean, that puts us in a bad spot. However, if I hold onto his Ghost Usher, because we'll need it for next turn. This turn we're fine. We need it for next turn. If I use his Ghost Usher on turn 6, so we do need to get through turn 4, or turn 5, excuse me. I think we should be able to do that. I guess we'll see, but I think we should be fine to do that. As long as we can get through turn 5 on the next rotation. The fuck? Did I remember to grab his Rainbow Key Sphere? I suppose I didn't have like Bibba Boss's GT Shadow Dragon in it. That is sort of an issue, huh?
Alright, let's do this.
Which gets solved, right? If I don't need to put him in slot 1, but I kind of needed to because of the situation I was in, because the revive was already done. Which is why it's paramount that this fucker is turn 5. Okay. This isn't over just yet. I can work with this. It's not perfect, but it's not over. I have to keep Boo on the rotation. We'll see how that goes, but it's what has to happen. Let me grab his orbs. We'll grab his. And then we'll pop the domain. And then mine will come back on turn 3. Which honestly, this is another scenario where we're kind of getting fucked by our rotations, and it's kind of out of my control. Mine coming back on turn 3, because turn 4, that means we're not going to have a domain, right? That's sort of the issue there. But as long as I can keep Boo on rotation, and he lives, right? That does give me the opportunity to do, use the sort of the Fat Boo Gambit. So I mean, we'll see how this plays out. We failed the great chance. I don't like failing the great chance game. If the Fat Boo Gambit can work out, we win. If it doesn't, I genuinely think this is a really good strategy. I really do. I have a lot of faith in the strategy itself. Whether or not I'm gonna actually be able to pull it up, because I still don't have the right rotation. This is not I need specific rotations. We're not getting them. My links keep getting screwed, so we're missing out on lots and lots and lots of damage. Because the game does not want to help me get the right rotations. But even if we lose all 6 of our attempts today, I think I am genuinely going to try this again the next time, and we'll see how it goes. I need specific things to happen, and I have a lot of faith if those specific actions do occur. But whether or not they're going to, I mean, that's a whole other question entirely, of course. Now we do get the 10 orbs on him. Can we get Sin we still get Sin his 7 orbs. I mean, Buhan has the domain. He has 10 orbs. He does have Big Boss's Fierce Battle. We should do a lot of damage. Ah, fuck. No, we're dead. We're dead. Yeah, 8-19. If only I had the rotations. See, this is the issue. If I don't have an Omega on each rotation, because if I had the other Omega buff up, he would have lived. That extra 70%, we would have been barely alive, mind you. Barely. But we would have lived that damage if I had the extra 70%. But I didn't. So I need the game to give me proper rotations, and this is actually decent. This is exactly what I need. Something like this, at least. I float Vegeta off here. And that way, Boo is still on the rotation. Yeah, and see, the friend one's even here. Mine being able to hide behind Vegeta is sort of the best case scenario. So this actually looks very nice here. Now what we're gonna do is this. This way, obviously, Rose will give him the 60% sort of attack buff. Obviously, that'll do quite a bit for us, and we'll see how this goes. I do think we should do quite a bit of damage. This is the friend one after all. Now we don't have GT or Shadow Dragons, but we do have quite a bit of our links, so I do think this could go well. The only issue here is I don't, Goten and Trunks. Well, I don't know about Vegeta's. He does need to be a slot 1. Now it is only turn 1, so it's not that big of an issue. But he needs to be a slot 1, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not entirely confident, but okay. Of course, we failed a great chance. Why not, man? Of course, we gotta fail it. Okay, now what is Omega gonna do here? 60.3. I mean, that's without GT and Shadow Dragons. Okay. If we can get a triple super turn from this Omega, we can kill Goten+Trunks next turn, which we need to do. Of course, we don't get any hidden potential at all. That's cool too. Well, shit. I mean, Vegeta's gonna do a little bit of damage. I mean, he's not gonna do the most, right? But he's type advantage, so. And if we can get some crits, no crit. Ah, we didn't get his additional either. Ah, fuck. Of course, man. Really, double digits. I suppose because he's attacked first, huh? Even with missing that extra damage reduction, because he got his phase 2 buff. Very interesting to see there. Okay, now this is looking a little special here. Okay, now that's 7. And I guess we can get him 6. Not the best, but not the worst. We should be able to kill Goten and Trunks this turn. As long as, you know, Sin and Buhan want to behave and give me their supers. Well, I mean, Buhan's obviously guaranteed to 2. And Sin's guaranteed 2 as well, but I need Buhan to give me 3, and I need 10 mil off mine. It's 55%. And I need Sin to give me 4. That's what we need here. So, especially because if we can actually get a lot of supers from them, okay, and we can manage to kill Goten and Trunks early into the turn, right? That means because the check for the Gohan's defense, I believe it's a start of turn check, right? Similar. Ooh, we actually get a triple super on mine, really? Okay, that's huge. As long as Sin, give me the quad super turn. Come on, buddy. This could be exactly what we need. This is a 40.4. We need the quad super turn. Because the check is at the start of the turn, so he's not going to have that extra 200% until the start of next turn. So we'll be able to do a shit ton of damage here. Okay, triple. So they're dead. They're dead here. We need the quad, though. Give me the quad, please. Ah, it's a normal. Okay, we still have Buhan at least, right? I mean, we still have Buhan. He's still going to do quite a bit of damage. So that's, I mean, we have that. 42. And that's the Kamehameha version, so we're probably going to do significantly less throughout the turn. I think the check is at the start of the turn at least. I could be wrong about that. 38.7. Normal. Jesus Christ. This guy is just so fucking tanky. I gotta know how much HP he has, but I want to wait until I actually get the win, right? Okay, now we do this. Next turn is when we sack Boo. The Boo play. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, he should be fine here, I think. And then we'll do that with Goku Black. And then when Goku Black comes back on turn 6, I think what we should do there is just put him in Zamasu. You know, like you use the active, put him in Zamasu, and just like go ham, essentially. I think that's what we need to do. I guess we'll see. But I think this plan might work. We're in a pretty good spot at this point. Because, I mean, at this point, I should be safe. Should is the key word. I should be safe until turn 8, I think. Because turn 6 will be fine. Turn 7, I have the Ghost Usher. Yeah, at the start of turn 8, that's when things you know, I don't know how it's going to play out. But Vegeta just needs to tank next turn, which he will. And then Boo needs to die this turn. And as long as he doesn't dodge the super, we got that handled. So I feel really good about our odds. I guess we'll see if the game wants to let me finally get the win or not. I don't know. I mean, damn, I'm 25 minutes in here. It was a good call that I made it a separate video. I've already gotten like a solid like 2.5 hours of attempts or something like that. If you haven't seen against this, and I've not had much success. I have a lot of experience with the fight at this point, to the point where I was able to sort of think about maybe the best way to go about this, and I think this might be it. Jesus Christ, 562,000. That's a lot of damage. But we're alive. That's what matters. We're alive. Okay. I feel good about this. As long as I can hide, because it's just going to be... Unless, for whatever reason, it just didn't like happen that one time, the revive should get rid of the super. Because it happened to me before. So I know it can happen, and it should happen every time if it did it once, because he only fucking supers once a turn. But I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but because the entire strategy obviously does... Come on, man, really? No, just 2? You bitch! I need those! Oh my god. I don't want to get all this healing, man. Well, I suppose technically we did start the turn out. Yeah, so he doesn't have his guard. As long as he... But we can't dodge even, actually. Never mind. No, we're good. We're good to go here. Alright. It's, Here goes nothing. Boo, show me what you're made of, buddy. Heart of the cards. The heart of the cards. We just gotta hope and pray this works. There we go, the revive. This might be the best age character, dude. Holy. Okay, Boo. Let's, we gotta hope this works out, buddy. Now, this is our last turn of the domain. So I just need to, like, go all out. Now, once again, if I'm wrong, it's gonna really suck. But it should be gone. The super should be gone. So let's see what happens. 99.9. Yeah, Zamasu has got a masterclass chef cooking for us. That's what we really need. I'm gonna go light on his orbs, that way I can have more orbs for next turn. No, 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 no! What? What? No way, man! No, I swear to God it happened! I swear to God it happened! No, it happened! The revive got rid of it, I swear! I swear I saw it happen! What? No, shot. I swear on everything. Fuck. I got pretty far too, damn it. I swear it worked before. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna fucking cut, and I'm going to check, because I have the upload. I swear. It happened before. Okay, so is it... What's the deal? I don't know. I gotta check this. So I'll be right back. Okay, I went back and I checked my video, and okay, it wasn't a revive that I was thinking of, but what it was Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, his giant ape. It got rid of Gohan Super. It did happen. So there's only two things I can think of. A, it doesn't happen every time. Or B, because of how Goku is with his sort of transformation. It's like, and maybe it might not even be like a Goku specific thing, but maybe just it's specifically like giant apes and rage modes that can make it work. Maybe that's the only thing I can think of. So what we're gonna try here now is TEQ BROLY. I think this might work. Because Vegeta was showing to be a pretty reliable tank, and BROLY does have more stats than him. He even has more damage reduction outright. So, well, it's for 3 turns, but as long as I like float him in base and preferably only get him on like turn fucking 3 or something, right? So I can turn 6 have him with his full damage reduction immediately. Although maybe it'd be better to get him out a little sooner to have the active skill up with the damage reduction. I don't know, but we're gonna try TEQ BROLY, I guess, and we'll see how this goes. He should at least be able to do wait, do I have a? Okay, it sounded louder than normal. This is not preferable here. God damn it. We'll play it out. This does not look good to me though. I suppose as long as we kill Goten and Trunks this turn, I guess that'll be fine. Yeah, but I don't know. I really thought that was gonna work. Come on, man. Hey, wait a minute. What the fuck? This screws Sin. Hey, wait, stop. That's bullshit. God damn it. The only thing I can think of is grabbing like on the end here and hope some orbs come down this way. 6. Not perfect, but it could be worse. So there is such a thing as too many rainbow key spheres. Nice. Okay, as long as we can, Sin is missing stats is the issue, but he does have the extra support from Omega. So there's that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We should be able to do a lot of damage to them, though. I don't know. It just really threw me off, honestly, that sort of boost strat did not end up working how I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie. I really put a lot of weight into that. I thought I finally discovered the secret to winning. I was like, oh, I'm a genius. Oh my god, this is so smart. And then it didn't fucking work, so. Normal. Ass. If he gave me the 2 supers, fuck you, Sin. Stop that, buddy. You're like the best TUR. I don't want to see you pulling that bullshit. Okay, man? I need you giving me the supers. Because now look, they're going to just barely fucking live the turn. And yes, their amount of health was going to be considered just barely because he had 2 supers left. That's so bullshit. Sin, man, what the fuck? Now I don't know what to do here. Suppose I float him, have him come back turn 5. I guess. I don't know. Well, I keep him on rotation. Turn 4 is when he'll use the initial transformation. And it lasts for... The damage reduction, the extra damage reduction lasts for 3 turns. So that means turn 6 he'd also have it. Okay, I think maybe, this might be the better play. We're gonna try it. And we'll see how it goes. It's not. My orbs are not good. At all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith right now, honestly. But, you know, that's sort of what happens when the rotations want to just say, oh, yeah, here. I either get both your Omegas rotation 1 or get both Omegas rotation 2. Pick your fucking poison. It's like, hey, I don't want to pick my poison. I just want... Give me 1 on 8th rotation. You know, how about that? But apparently that's fucking illegal, so... Here we are. Dodged it. That's good. Because I don't... We're taking a lot of damage here. 102. Okay, I mean, we're... Took a lot of damage, but we are fine. Relatively. And Buhan, do you want to give me the triple super? Please? He did, actually. That's huge. Now, if Vegeta wants to give me the triple super, we could actually kill Goten and Trunks here. I really do think so. He did get hit by an AoE, so he does have his extra stats. Obviously, post-super here. Did that one kill? No, it did not, but this definitely will. Okay, yeah, so they're dead. I mean, how this is going to work out, I don't know. But they are dead. So we'll see. I mean, if I can get a scenario to occur where Goku Black, or rather Zamasu, can have his extra stats from being under 60%, that would actually be really huge. Obviously. So, I'm going to try seeing if I can make something like that work. Let me do that. Fuck. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to reset the turn. Yeah. I don't... Come on, let me have 7 orbs for Sin, please. Okay, there we go. I was able to make it work here. We should be able to do actually a lot of damage this turn. So that's definitely pretty nice. I mean, Goku Black supering first. And then that's the friend Omega. I mean, does he have... He should be 7 out of 7 here, right? With the 60% support on SA effect from Goku Black. Omega should do quite a shit ton of damage. I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like. 88.8. Yeah. That's definitely good. And that did a lot to Gohan. I mean, in one attack at least. Whereas Gohan is just way too fucking tanky. Yeah, double super, I'm fine with this. And then he's hitting a 40.9. If Sin wants to give me a quad super, this turn would be so peak. 43.8. Come on, please. Sin, please. This could be the way to win. If you just give me the super. Okay, that's triple. 46.6. Come on. Come on, man. Give me one more. Give me one more. Okay, I'll take the normal. I'm just happy you got the triple. And Gohan's like half on turn 4. So we're actually looking very nicely here. I'm not gonna lie, it's been forever since I've seen this animation. We're gonna play it. Okay, now Broly here. is at 267, which isn't a lot. However, we're still going to get support from the other Omega, and he has 76% damage reduction. He does also get 200%. There we go. Before attacking. So he should be pretty tanky here. I guess we'll see in just a moment, though. I'll grab these, and then I can try and get all those strength orbs, I guess, for Buhan. Now let me pop the domain. Oh, shit. Wait, I should have skipped this. My bad.
Since the minus energy was released, it's now a matter of time before this planet is dead. I can feel the planet dying underneath me.
Okay, now ideally we take some level of damage. I mean, I don't want to take a lot, but a little bit. Because if we manage to take a little bit, 311, and this will obviously heal us, we need to be under the HP threshold, essentially, for Zamasu. I think BROLY should definitely tank this perfectly fine. 327. See, this is exactly what I need from him. Because now next turn, we will have Zamasu's buff. Zamasu's buff. Which should be, well... Can I even take advantage of it? I can. I can, wait. Because I mean, I said it myself. It was the Giant Ape. It was the Giant Ape. The Giant Ape did it. So if it works for the Giant Ape, because it worked for fucking Super Saiyan 4 Goku. If it worked for the Giant Ape, it should work for Vegeta's Giant Ape, which we're under the HP threshold. So we should be able to use it. Wait, actually, doesn't Buhan heal at the end of the fucking turn? How much does he heal by? Oh my god, we're just barely under it. No way, it's 40 fucking percent, not 40. I was thinking 44, because go. God damn it. Ah, fucking Buhan's heal screwed me. Where is it? Yeah, 15%. That screwed me. I think I just lost because of that one fucking ability. Okay, the only thing I can think of is he has to tank now. I can't take advantage of Zamasu's. Well, that's a lie. I can. I can use his active in slot 2 here, get the damage, full heal, and then still put Goku Black in slot 1. That did a lot. Or, fuck. I don't know that we can win, honestly. It's gonna be kind of rough to squeak out a win at this point, but it's possible. 550. Wasn't I just at 550? Did I? No, I definitely, because he was at 700 some odd thousand. Yeah, I definitely hit the Rainbow Key Sphere. Please live, Goku Black. Even if you take a shit ton of damage, you just need to live, buddy. Guard 60% damage reduction. He has the phase 2. Please. You gotta be shitting me. 869. That's so unlucky. I lost the run because of 3% HP. Ironically, if I'd gotten less orbs on Buhan, I fucking forgot about his HP heal until last second. Fuck. Okay, that goes to show though that it can work.
Let's do this.
Right? This can work. I need it to go well, but it can work. So we're gonna just play it out. Now, getting both the fucking Omegas here is ass. Like really, really bad. Cause now, and now we're back to the shitty rotations. Fuck. I had it. I fucking had it, man. I was right there. I was right there. Fuck. I would have had it. I would have had it. That feels so bullshit. I would have had it. And now we're just like, cause like, I gotta keep him on the rotation. But what do? Do I use his transformation turn 3? Broly's transformation on turn 3. Which means I use his active turn 5. And by the time turn 7 rolls around, he has no tanking whatsoever. Like, I don't know. And this rotation, obviously, no GT, no big red bosses, no shadow dragons. Like, my damage is cooked here now. I did the best thing I could to get what he should be given them both legendary power at Fierce Battle, right? I think he should have Fierce Battle. So, I mean, I did the best I could in this situation, but still, it's just only so much I can do about the opening rotations, huh? Literally out of my hands. Damn it. If I didn't forget about that goddamn Buhan heal, we would have had it. I was right there. I was right there. I know this can work. And, I mean, we got some decent luck that run, but it wasn't, like, particularly, like, oh my god, the most insane shit ever. You know? So, I don't... That's so frustrating. Genuinely, that is so frustrating. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think this is probably the best thing to do here. And that's perfect. That way we can get all the AGL key spheres for Sin here. Now, we're not gonna kill Goten+Trunks this turn. But we should kill them next turn. Although, honestly, I mean, that's... well, if we even... Yeah, we're dead. Opening rotations just keep killing me. Damn it, man. Fuck. I figured it out, though, you bastard. I figured it out. I know this can work. I know this can fucking work. That's so frustrating. I have it, though. So I'm just gonna... Obviously, I gotta wait to do more attempts, so I'll come back when I can. But I have the plan now. So hopefully, as long as my opening rotations don't want to fuck me, next set of attempts, we should be able to get it there. I guess we'll see. But we're gonna cut away, and we will be back again. All right, we are back. We have some more attempts here. I really do think that this can work. I guess we'll have to see, though. So let's jump in here, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is definitely proving to be a lot tougher than I would have initially thought it was going to be. Because, I mean, Stage 4 was, like, kind of tough, but it wasn't, at least comparatively to this. Like, I don't know, and even, like, the Gohan and the Trunks fights, I took 7 attempts for both those. I did Goten, I think, first try. But, for the most part, I'd say these have been pretty easy, I feel. So it's definitely a little unexpected that this one has taken me as long as it has. But I'm confident that this team can get the dub in here. So Well, we'll have to see how it goes, obviously. But I do have a lot of faith in this sort of build. And I'm just now realizing. Fuck. You gotta be shitting me. I think I gotta put TEQ BROLY slot 1 for the links. So I'm actually gonna cut away immediately here. We'll reset the turn. Hold on, I'll be right back. Of course, my Omega has just gotta be in slot 7, right? I mean, of course he does. So that's we're gonna have to figure out how to work around that. I suppose at least we should still do a lot of damage here with the friend Omega, but I mean, this is a very rough start here. Like, I shouldn't have to be in this situation already, but of course here I am. So I don't know. I guess next turn I keep Vegeta slot 1, float Buhan off. I guess that way we can keep Sin on the rotation for like the links. And he can technically do more damage. I mean, whether or not he's going to, he can do a lot more damage than Buhan, right? So I think that's the way we're gonna go about that. And hopefully it works out. We'll see. Do we get the crit here? Yes, we do. That's huge. And I actually get the great chance. I don't get too lucky with this one. Okay. Thank you, Goku Black. And now Omega should do a lot of damage here. 68. Well, I mean, not having GT and Shadow Dragons, I mean, obviously it's a pretty big hit, but still, I mean, we're going to do a lot of damage. Hopefully we can get a triple super. That would be best outcome here, because obviously, missing out on one of our characters doing damage, aka TEQ BROLY, it's kind of rough right now. And I don't... Oh, okay, we're actually getting the counter. That's huge. 15.4. Yeah, that Rose buff certainly does help, Jesus. Okay, I mean, they're not exactly, like, low, but they're not high either. This shouldn't be too tough to work through here. Let me go for those orbs on him. And then get all the 7 orbs for Sin Shenron here. And now Buhan is fucked. I mean, not fucked necessarily. I mean, it's 4 orbs. But, I mean, we still got his damage reduction, but it's not... You get what I mean, right? I definitely... 4 is not what I want from him. And now we're going to have a really annoying scenario here. Oh, are we actually dead? Yeah. Okay. Well, we were going to have a really annoying scenario anyway, where, turn 4 wasn't going to have a domain. So if the game would give me an Omega on each rotation, okay? Please tell me the other ones, the other... man, of course. Like, of course. Why the hell would he be on the second rotation? Why would I want that, honestly? Who would ever want something as silly as that? Jesus. Okay, well... This isn't, like, the worst thing possible. I can definitely make something work with this. We need to get really lucky here, though, in how these drop. Okay, that's 7. I'm just going to go for the 7. Don't need to go for any more. And then, obviously, Omega, I thought that was 24 key. That's my bad. I mean, it's 23 key, so he's still going to do a lot of damage. Because the key, actually, there is, it does actually, I mean, I presume most people know this, but the key does actually affect the amount of damage you do, so. Up to, max, at least. Okay, so we'll do a lot of damage to Goten and Trunks. Technically speaking, depending on the exact circumstances of the turn, we could even kill them. And what I mean by the exact circumstances is Sin, Quad Super, well, maybe not kill, honestly. Maybe that's a little jump in the boat, but Sin, Quad Super into Omega Triple Super, that would certainly do a lot of the damage. I really do think so. So that would obviously put us in the best case scenario. Okay, he got the normal. That'd put us in the best case scenario. for the next rotation. See, they're already half, and he got the additional normal. And then Omega here does have the guaranteed additional. So hopefully, we can see if he gets the triple super or not. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I was that far off. I mean, we'll see if I get the triple super or not. We didn't crit that. And then I get the normal. I don't think I was that far off, honestly. Like, if I had gotten that last additional like crit on it, and then if Saiyan had given me that quad super, honestly, it might have. I still don't think we would have, but it would have been pretty close. Oh yeah, we definitely could have, because the counter. Damn, that's so unfortunate. We could have had them out turn 1. Okay, well, what to do here now? I think I just do this. Well, this actually. Broly would come back on turn 5. Or I could keep him on slot 1. I don't know. I mean, it's like I need to be wary of the damage reduction, but I also don't want to like not have the active skill up when I need it, right? I think I keep Broly on this turn. I'll keep him in base, and then we'll float Vegeta. I think is the best play here. So next turn, Broly, turn 4, we'll transform him, so he'll be perfectly fine, and then he'll have his active up for turn 6. So I think we should be fine if we do something like that. I guess we'll see, though. I think this should work out, though. And then hopefully, I imagine Vegeta should be fine against the AoE. I guess we'll see, though. I mean, he doesn't have as much damage reduction, obviously, in slot 3. He doesn't have as much defense either. Missing out on, what, like 60%? But, I think he should be fine. The real issue... Yeah, see. Broly's gonna be fine from this. 138. I mean, relatively fine. Now, Buhan will take damage. 135. 146. Okay, yeah, I should be fine. I mean, I'm gonna be pretty low by the end of this turn. But I'll be alive. We even got the dodge. Okay. No, that works. 39.7. And then Buhan, obviously, the... what screwed me over before, does have his 15% heal at the end of the turn. So we'll jump up quite a bit by the start of next turn. And Vegeta is going to kill Goten and Trunks here. Okay, so now we just need to somehow figure out how to kill Gohan. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I think it really sucks having to, mine be right here. Like, it's just not... I'd much prefer if mine was, like, over behind the other character I want to tank. Because now I don't know what I want to do here. I guess something like this, probably. There's so much orbs to miss out on. But I can do this, actually. He's not going to get the 24 key, but it doesn't matter. Then we can get these, and then Sin can still get his... we'll go for these. Alright, so he'll still heal a lot here. And we have his full orb, so he'll do a lot of damage still. And now we just need to figure out how to kill Gohan. I mean, the good thing, at least, about TEQ BROLY, I mean, obviously I have him for being a defensive wall. But the good thing with him is he does have that extra 50% chance to crit versus pure hybrid Saiyan enemies, I believe is... Does he get anything else, or is it just the crit? I think it's just the crit he gets versus pure hybrid Saiyan. Pure and hybrid Saiyan enemies, so... I think we should do a decent bit of damage next turn from that, at least. So, I mean, there's that. Is it going to save us? I mean, I don't know. certainly we need to see really crazy performance from Sin here and like Buhan and everything. Like it's, and the next turn we don't even have like the domain hub, which obviously is going to be a big hit, but nothing I can do about that. You know, unfortunately, the game just insists. No way, man. 2? Aw, fuck you, Sin. Fuck you, Sin. You rat bastard. What the fuck? Oh my god. So, now we have a turn with no domain, and Sin didn't want to give me the quad super. This is bullshit. I'm doomed now. The game just said, nah, you don't get to win this one. Because like, what do I do about that? It's just, I feel like that's just GG. I mean, I guess we'll see. Maybe I can find some way to clutch it out here, but I feel like I don't have the damage. And when I had the damage, I didn't get it. Those 2 supers really would have done so much damage. That's really so... Fuck. 333. Honestly, can TEQ BROLY... I mean, he gets very tanky, but... I mean, could he even... Like, turn 6? Even with the active skill, can I even tank it? I mean, we didn't get that far to see before, unfortunately. Fucking hell. This is not a good situation to be in. I think I just can't... Sin not giving me the quad super. Hell, even a triple super, man. Just 2 and done. And then just getting like bad luck on my orbs, not having the domain up. I think it's kind of like a death sentence if I don't have an Omega on each rotation at the very start of the fight. I mean, Gohan's half here. So, I mean, that's good. But we're on turn 4. And next turn, I mean, I don't like my odds. In all honesty. Shit. I suppose what I do here, I use the domain, and then I use the giant ape. And we just gotta hope it's like really crazy. Because that way at least we should being the keyword, be able to take advantage of Rose, Wolsamasu. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it. Okay, and then Vegeta, please, buddy. I need you to do a shit ton of damage for us. Alright, let's... Now, what exactly... He just gets, like, the guaranteed crit? Yeah, and then he has the huge amount of attack. At least for a Giant Ape transformation. That's... Having phase 1 attack at all is actually very crazy. So he should be hitting some pretty decent numbers here. I mean, we'll see in just a moment, obviously. But I think we should be able to have a lot of damage from him. And, I mean, even if it's not, like, a lot, even a little bit will contribute. Especially if I can get, like, additional, so that's 17.7. It's a guaranteed crit, at least. I mean, it's contributing damage, but it's not 18.1. Okay. Can I get an additional at all? I suppose the big thing here is it should. Keyword being should, because it didn't work for the revive on Boo. But I know I literally got it with Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So it should work for the Giant Apes. It should. So I guess we'll see here in just a moment. Okay. Here goes nothing, I guess. Because if I'm wrong, then it's just, you know, it's GG. So here goes nothing. That's a lot of damage. I feel like I kind of have to kill this turn, or we lose. I feel like that's the situation I'm in, honestly. Okay. I guess he gets full key this way. Please work this way. It did. Okay, it does. The Giant Ape does it. And so I imagine Rage Mods would do it too. Zamasu, I know mine's only 55%, but he has to put on a masterclass performance here. A masterclass. He needs to be Chef Zamasu is what he needs to be. 121. Zamasu, please. Zamasu cook. Oh my god. Oh, I think I might have it. 80.1? Yo, Zamasu. Please. Vegeta. No. Vegeta, you got this. Come on, Vegeta. Find a way. 22.2. That's not enough. I need more damage, Vegeta. Triple super, please. Come on, I'm right here, Vegeta. Don't let me lose. Here, Vegeta, please. Come on, dude. You gotta kill him. Kill him, Vegeta. No! No, no, no! You gotta be fucking kidding me. If that rat bastard Sin Shenron, you fucking cursed me. Oh my god. Because I already know. This is my only chance. I don't trust that TEQ BROLY can. But like I already know Omega's gonna die. Like I know it. I've seen it. So like I have to try this. 861. I mean we'll heal a little bit more from this. I mean we're essentially 861 still. TEQ BROLY, please, man. Come on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh my god! Wait! I have 15,000 HP! I did it! There's no way. He can't super again this turn. And then we have Omega and Sin attacking. That's it. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Holy. That could have been really bad. TEQ BROLY. TEQ BROLY a fucking year later. Look at this guy. Oh my god. I think I have one dupe. Yeah, I have one dupe in him. I have one dupe in him and he did that. That's Gohan fully built up. That was turn 6. Fully built up Gohan. He lived. Now I don't, because there's damage variance. Right? I don't know if that was on the high end of or the low end of the damage we could have taken there, but we lived. Holy fuck. With 2% HP to spare. If Sid had just given me even one super before. Oh my god. That was so... I really thought I was gonna lose right at the end there. Oh, we just barely clutched it. Oh my god, that's so huge. Okay, well... there we go. I was finally able to get the clear. And we get the wallpaper. Obviously we get our, one for the clear. The Dragonstone, one for the clear, and then... the 5 from the mid... the first time clear. Now we just have Bond of Parent and Child mission, as well as the sibling bond. The only thing I get Bond of Parent and Child, like, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be real tough. The only thing I can think of is, and who knows if this will work, but TEQ Super Vegeta, like I don't like it, like him with AGL Gogeta, I guess. Like I don't understand how and even AGL Gogeta, like it's because it's gonna take us a little bit on that Bond of Parent Child to beat. So I don't know. I'll figure that out eventually. But we've tried pretty much every team comp against this fight. I need to jump into this one, I think, with like GT Heroes, and I do also want to do like the Tag Blue Goku Vegeta sort of team. But at that point, I do think I'm pretty. I got a pretty good grasp, I think, of all the content and how the characters perform, or at least how my characters perform in that content. So I'm I'm honestly, I might just like record that like right after, because I've even seen like the tag blues, like for their team specifically. What I'm trying to see, I suppose, rather, is like Vegeta and Trunks, like the gods, the Super Saiyan Force. Like it's more so seeing those characters rather than the tag blues themselves, because I saw them and they definitely they do very well. So it's more so the other characters around their setup. But GT Heroes I need to see here. But otherwise, I'm really excited to get to doing the showcase, or rather the tier list. I definitely need to get that out soon, because we did have a sort of teaser. We do know that the Tanabata, at least part of the Tanabata, what I imagine will probably be like what we got leading up into GDC, where we got the theme as well as like the arts. That's probably what we're gonna see, will be my guess. I mean, we don't know for sure, obviously, but it's like the 26th, like 6 a.m. my time or something like that. So I don't know. We'll see how that gets handled. But I'm gonna end this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you managed to beat this if you haven't yet. It was definitely very, very tough. But yeah, take care.